What is going on, guys? It's your boy Junior and welcome yourselves back to Griezmann'S Road to Glory. Now, after the last episode, you can see the team looks a tiny bit different to what it did. I'm going to explain quickly what happened and then we'll get on with the episode. My editing software fucked up. It wouldn't export both audio and footage at the same time after rendering it together, and it just wouldn't work. So basically what I've had to do, I've had to take a step back in progression in terms of the season. I'm still ahead, I think I'm 3 points off the title, something like that. But I've took my team back to a non-rare silver, obviously apart from the players that were already previously upgraded. Now, there isn't much else to it. I'm going to add one rule into the series, that if I win the game, I get another upgrade to the team. Jumping into game number one, coming up pretty much a full gold team, excluding the left back. No real problems in this team. Now, I think I allowed my ego to get ahead of me in this game. He was applying quite a lot of pressure. For some reason, I allowed myself to knock it back to him. Just come short of the post. Now, considering it's 15 minutes in, I thought after the last two episodes, I thought fuck it, I'm annoyed, I want to go. Miku puts it past the goalie, 1-0 up, 21 minutes. Now, I nearly come close to scoring an own goal here. I don't know what really was going on. Instant reply, Griezmann running up the right wing, managed to bang it up against the bar. Odegaard comes through, smacks it at him, and he just managed to make a save with Adler. Now look at that for a goal. I don't boast a lot in this game, but that was a fucking good goal. Surprise, surprise, he quits. This is the only thing I can't stand about playing in low divisions. No one lasts. He scored not even two goals, 3 goals past him, and he ends up bloody quitting. In that game, I managed to get myself 3 upgrades. That's 1 for the win, 1 for the Griezmann goal, and 1 for the promotion. Now I sorted out the centre back. Although I didn't concede anything, he was quite slow, and at the back I needed pace to bring it forward to the midfield, so I swapped out Bagnac for Edgar, IE. Now into the midfield, I needed a bit more pace. Thomas was too slow for my liking. I know they got the same pace in terms of statistical, but he wasn't doing a lot. Mastor with a 5-star skills, better shot. He seemed appealing. Now this was the player for me. Crane Vitter swapping out for Medrun. His stats here, he might not have the best of stats, but 75 physical, 73 defense is just what I needed in the player. Jumping into game number 2 of the episode. Look at that team. Considering my team is pretty much full silvers, there wasn't a chance I was winning this. Now, it might be me, but how... This is a fresh account, there isn't any games played on it other than this, and I think I played a few draft games on it. How is it that I'm being matched up against a team like that? I know it comes against skill rating, blah blah blah, but I don't understand it myself. Going down 1-0 quite early in the game, he was applying the pressure and there wasn't a lot I could do about it. Considering my goalie, my defence wasn't that good. I kept on making the same mistake, throwing from the goalie instead of absolutely booting it. And surprise, surprise, I keep throwing it to him. He capitalised, made it 2-0 in the 45th minute. 59th minute, he comes up again, slots it through, Valencia makes it 3-0. Now, I didn't think that there was a chance. I made myself a few subs. Brought on Bustos, swapped him with Griezmann, so he's up top. Brought on Medrun, took off the store, went from there. Now, Crane Vitter swaps it in. I don't know what type of header this was. Griezmann knocks it back. Medrun passes it back to him. Toe pokes it past. 3-1. There was a chance that I could come back. I didn't really think it. I'm not that good at this game at the moment, but I managed to surprise myself. Bustos slots it past. The defender just hits it against the keeper. Now, 83rd minute. I didn't think there was anything going on. The silver players don't seem to have much of pizzazz. Bustos slots it into the top corner, making it 3-2 at the 84th minute. Now into the dying embers of the game, Bustos again managed to find himself in the box, slots it past Lloris, making it 3-3. Pleasantly surprised with this player. When I was playing him in a bronze team, he didn't feel that much for me, but managed to bag himself 2 goals. Now into that game, I do manage to pick myself up 2 upgrades. 1 for the Griezmann goal and 1 for the title promotion. First upgrade, I was swapping out my goalie considering he made a few sloppy mistakes throwing it out to Ramsey. So I'm swapping in Fernandez, and I'm swapping my centre back Pantic for Hernandez. Now, the stats aren't overwhelming as you would have guessed on a silver player, but like the midfield is just what I need. Jumping into game number 3, and for some reason, I think I was annoyed by this point editing, I didn't include the starting team. It was a pretty sick BPL side. Managed to apply quite a lot of pressure in the opening half, managed to hit the post with Griezmann there. Carrying on the pressure, Griezmann knocking it past a player, Odegaard doing a ball roll, gets past his man, knocks it straight at Joe Hart, out for a corner. Now, second half, I don't know what changed, but it all went a bit tits up. Keeper knocking out wide, thinking, okay, that's going to go out. Make my change. Bustos coming in, Miku going off, Griezmann going back up top. Sterling hits the post, fumble in the box. Dumbier of all people slots it past. Into the 76th minute, Bustos slots it through Griezmann. I equalise, I drop the controller, I'm ecstatic, not leaving the episode on a shitter. Clearly not, it was offside. So that means that for the first time in the series I'm going to have to downgrade. Bustos coming on as a sub ended up with a 5.6. Now, for some reason EA wouldn't let me sell him, so I'd have to remove him from the squad. I might introduce him back in as an upgrade, but that's the episode. Until next time guys, have yourselves a good day and I'm out.